Welcome to the Cold-Blooded Truth.
Ooh, cold-blooded, that's cold.
Check, 1, 2, 3. Yo, Pittsburgh, what is the deal? This is another segment of the Cold-Blooded Truth podcast, live and direct from I Am Studios alongside 101.73. It is I, your boy, DJ Coleblooded, live on this cool, what day is it, Sunday? Cool Sunday afternoon, and I got a Pittsburgh legend in the building. Y'all know what to think. When I say Tomlinese made it put drip on the track, you may have heard some of his famous hits like Hey Yo, rest in peace Jimmy WOPO. May have seen him around the way performing here and there. May have seen him getting shifty on your block. May have seen somebody with a Credo Gang shirt on. Or Letterman, because you got the Letterman.
Yeah, yo.
You know what I'm saying? You may have heard him on the radio countless times reading commercials. Comfort Care. That's him.
That's the infamous,
You know
right
what I'm saying? So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Tomlinese, what's up?
What's good, bro? How you?
All right, man. We just saw a whole lamb.
Yeah, I know the head and everything.
Yeah, head never had teeth in it.
Teeth and shit. That was cool. Shout out Salem's though. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, Salem's Market & Grill is the restaurant of the week, right? And matter of fact, no, it's not Sunday. What's today? It's Thursday, right? I said Sunday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Anyway, restaurant of the week, Salem's Market & Grill. They pulled up and had a whole lamb.
With the head.
With the head.
Nice.
Teeth, everything. You know what I'm saying? On the bed. It was a halal.
They had the
halal.
ass.
Had the ass.
All that shit.
All on the bed of rice.
I think I bit the liver. I don't like that shit, bro.
Yeah, I ain't eat it. But just to dive right into it, where you from? What was life like growing up for you, man?
I'm from the hill. I was born on the hill.
Say nephew from over there.
Nephew from the hill. I moved off the hill when I was like 12 and shit. Moved out Swissville. That's when I got my first studio.
Yeah.
You know
How old were you when you moved out?
Moved out the crib.
Like moved to over to Swissville.
12.
Okay.
Yep.
Was that when you moved out the crib or?
Moved out the hell no.
Okay.
No, I ain't get my ass put out until what 18 or something like that.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep. Right on the dot. That nigga said.
So from like 0 to 12, like what was you getting into at the time? Like were you playing sports? Was you hooping? Was you drawing? Writing love letters? Like what was?
I hooped a little bit until we started to get older, and I peeped, nigga, you're not about to be spud wet. A little bit too short. I hooped a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But when I grasped the fact that I was made for something musical, it's like, as soon as I started, it really started with getting phone calls home, like from beating on the table. I'll take 2 pens and beat on the table all lunch, all music.
And this is middle school?
This is elementary. Madison Elementary School, going into Malines. I went to Malines for 1 year and then slid out. My dad was trying to move me off the hill to out. He tried to put me in some private schools or some shit. I said I failed the tests and shit on purpose. Sorry, Dad. But,
wow.
Yeah.
I give you a better life. You failed on purpose.
It's just like I don't really know how it would have turned out with the private school shit. That shit.
Do you remember what school it was?
It was like Schiller. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know what Schiller is.
It was like for instruments. And, you know what I'm saying?
Like Kappa.
Yeah, Kappa. I think Rogers. Like I never wanted to play an instrument. You know
for real? Okay.
Never wanted to play an instrument.
All right. So what was middle school like for you?
Malines was cool, you know. Malines was cool. It was a little new for me because hill niggas will tell you all the time, like there's like 3 or 4 elementary schools like Aleo Wild, Van, McKelvey, you know what I'm saying, and Madison. I went to Madison, you know. Madison's like a little more easygoing school, you know what I'm saying. When I got to Malines, I'm like, oh, y'all niggas is crazy, bro.
What do you mean?
Bro, Malines was just
like lean on me?
A very aggressive school, bro. Like stuff that was happening to us and people around me in the 6th grade was a little too advanced. You know what I'm saying?
Like school wise or like streets, but in school and like okay, I get
Hazelwood
what you mean.
Hill beef to the max.
Yeah.
I wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying? Music man. Yeah, that's me.
You was neutral.
Neutral,
yeah.
Not really neutral. Definitely a hill nigga, but I wasn't in that
neutral.
shit.
He was neutral.
Wasn't in that.
He was neutral. Stay neutral, y'all.
Right, definitely stay neutral.
Yeah.
Because it gets crazy out here.
Yeah. So, what was it like when you went to Swissville?
Swissville was just a bunch of different type of people bunched into one neighborhood.
Really, it's like
school.
that?
A bunch of different type of.
Because you went going straight from the city out to the Mon Valley, right? Swissville's part of Mon Valley.
It's Swissville.
Or is it just like adjacent?
I think from Braddock on. It's
So like Braddock and Keysport, Hazelwood, Swissville.
I don't think Swissville made the cut. Swissville is just Swissville.
Right
There was
there.
so many different types of people, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying. And then going to school, I went from going to Malines and shit to Woodland Hills, like West Junior High. It was all types of different people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, cool. Though. That's where I really started turning up. You know what I'm saying? I got my first beat machine, and
what was it? All right. So this is the moment you fell in love with music, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how old are you? What happened, and what was the first piece of equipment? Even if there was one before you actually got your own that you remember messing with.
First piece of equipment. My dad got me a Dr. Groove TR 808, DR 808 or something.
What's that?
Beat machine. Damn near looked like this just back in the day. It was black with the orange buttons.
Okay.
I still got it.
Like those Akai players? Is that what it's called?
Before
AKA.
Akai.
Okay.
Yeah. No, not before Akai. That made me sound ancient. But it was before we was able to afford stuff like Akai. Akai coming out the gate was like $1,800 for some shit like this. But I had the little Dr. Groove. This was when I was still in Madison, literally, like still in the 5th grade. I got my first beat machine, and then a couple years later, I turned 12 or 13. That Christmas, first Christmas out Swissville. Shout out to my pops. My pops grabbed me the works. This was before Pro Tools and stuff like that was around and so accessible, because Pro Tools and stuff like that is accessible now to everybody, but it was more so industry based where you had to have certain connects to get it. But I had something that looked kind of like this. I wish I could see it.
Rodecaster Pro.
Right.
Google it. Everybody has one now.
But it was a cassette tape joint. To the point where if you mess up, it's in the song, bro. You better go.
What year is this? Like 08?
08.
07?
Bro, I graduated.
No. All right. So this is like 04.
This is like 04.
Like 04.
03, 04.
03, 04.
Like,
Yeah.
Man,
I was 5.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Yeah.
He said I was 5.
I was 5 in 03.
Damn. I ain't even supposed to say it. Do the math. But, yeah, bro. Then my first time traveling outside of the cassette and into the digital world, which is Pro Tools, Fruity Loops, I was like 15, 16.
Mm-hmm.
My dad bought me Pro Tools. I was one of them hard head. I'm not reading the directions. It's a CD. Put the CD in. I'm in there. Negative, bro.
Ooh.
I had Pro Tools for like 6 months before I even was able to open it. I finally read the directions.
Man, it be like that too, because you just want to play the game, do whatever you want to do. You don't really want to like. It take too much time. Like, I got focus and stuff. Like, I don't feel like doing that.
And now I'm a connoisseur now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Pro Tools or no tools. I ain't trying to diss Logic or none of that Cubase, but I just found my niche, man. My niche or whatever that shit's called.
Niche.
Right.
All right. So, you get into producing. This is like what, age 15?
15.
So, what are your peoples around you saying? Like your fellow students, your peers, classmates, maybe teachers. Like, what's everybody saying once you start really getting locked in? Like, do they know, or did you like pull a Kanye and lock yourself in a room and just start creating? Like, what was going through your mind when you first started indulging?
I was damn near considered excuse me, I was damn near considered the hardest nigga around. I had to,
self-proclaimed?
I had to stew, bro. You got to think.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, set the scene. It's...
Bro, 3rd floor. Now, my dad was strict. It was so crazy because I had a strict dad. You could damn near tell. I reflect off my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was raised by my dad. My dad had full custody. You know what I'm saying? My mom was still in my life, but I had a strict dad. So a lot of things that would fly today as an adult, he was not with that shit. Not one bit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you couldn't watch your mouth, better not let him hear it. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I had the 3rd floor, bro. I had stepbrothers that used to live with me and stuff like that. They ended up moving out and into the crib with they pop. So I had the whole 3rd floor. You know what I'm saying? Man, we was in there, bro. Hot as hell, making the most mediocre but hard for the times beats, laying that heat. And then when I was like 16, I discovered that I could sing. Like,
yeah, how'd you discover, yo? Like set the scene again. So we was just at the 3rd floor in the crib.
On the phone with the Wilkinsburg host.
15. On the phone with some Wilkinsburg dips, and you starting to record. All your friends is coming through. You that guy.
It ain't even that. I think the song "First Time" by who was that? Young Jock and Marcus Houston. That was out by them. I'm humming it. I'm on the phone. This is when me and my mans had these 2 Wilkinsburg dips boys. We had these 2 Wilkesburg dips. We was big 3-way niggas. After 9, the minutes is free. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone down. Nothing like the first time. I'm trying to tell you I could blow your mind. Man. My shorty was like, wait, hold on, wait. She like, I ain't gonna say no names. She like, such and such, come here. Such and such, come here. She threw me on speaker. She's like, do that again. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Like, what do you mean, do what?
Do what? She's like, sing that song again. I sung it, they lost it, stroked my ego with 2 hands, and literally had me feeling like Trey Songz, nigga. So I finally laid a jam. It was called How You Doing? You know, niggas is 16 and super corn.
Super corn?
Super corn. But it worked at Penn Hills Picnic.
Penn Hills Picnic? What,
Yes.
Kennywood?
Yes, I will go Dolo.
You went Dolo to Kennywood?
Dolo.
Picnic? Penn Hills Picnic's infamous.
Infamous.
I went there.
Man, I had, by the end of the day, 20 separate riding partners all throughout the day, fucking up everybody's circles. Because if 1 come into a circle or 2, now it's 3. Now we can't ride the Thunderbolt.
Kennywood's an amusement park. All the high schools have their own separate day where you have a picnic, everybody pulls up, rides the rides, you know, you get to goof off for the day. Penn Hills Picnic was the notable one because Penn Hills was known to have all the pretty girls. So everybody from all over the city goes to Penn Hills Picnic. And he's taking people's girls and riding the rides with them and, you know, messing up their day. They got their Forces crispy, iron their jeans, got they fitted right, and here you come out of left field just intercepting.
And then I worked out Kennywood, so it's like...
So you got cheese, now, and this is high school. You got cheese, the job, you sing, produce out the crib.
Oh my God.
You had to ride at this time?
No. And Uber and shit wasn't out, but I was busting
Jitney
man, busting it. Literally, I busted to work every day. I busted wherever. I had this little Cheswick dip. You remember me? Anyway, but I had this little Cheswick dip. Man, I caught the bus hard. That's what I'm saying. My point exactly. What I'm saying. I might not even remember how to get there today.
South 28.
Oh yeah, that's right up the street.
It's around the way.
Right. You know.
Around the way. But all right, so you start singing. She said, "Yo, sing that again." You did, and then did you think like, "Yo, I might have just found something"?
Oh, my confidence was through the roof. Through the roof. I made a MySpace, bro. Through the roof, bro. Songs was heat. I was able to make my own beats. They was hard too, especially for the times. You would have thought I'd been here before. My songs at 16 and 17 was on heavy Gerald Levert, heavy Real Love. Meanwhile, I didn't even have a little bit. Sorry, Wilkesburg. But anyway, yeah, I was ahead of my time. You know what I'm saying? Like super ahead of my time, talking that shit that adults can relate to and probably can feel, you know what I'm saying? So
you wasn't like on like a Jacquees type tip, like you kind of like on you know like a young man's type time. You're more like avant.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got it from the stuff that my parents used to listen to. It took for niggas like Trey Songz and them to come out for me to be like, alright, you could still be in love, but you saying
you can be a little playful with
playful. Yeah, I started, man. And then Tiny Chat came out, Lord.
So all right, so earlier you spoke on your pops having full custody. What was that like? Because a lot of times you hear like
the opposite,
the exact opposite, and they might not even see their dad. Their dad might pop up once in a while, but you with your pops day in, day out.
Day in, day out. What it was like?
Yeah, like how that make you feel? What was your thought process dealing with that?
I mean, discipline.
I
feel like it's the reason I've never been, and I'm not here to judge nobody, but I've never been in no deep trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, because raised by a stern Gemini dad, he's not with none of that shit, bro.
Shouts out to us.
I'm a Cancer, so I was in there like, Dad, I'm not gonna do it no more.
What do that mean, though?
I'm not gonna do it no more. Huh?
What do that mean? Because I'm a Gemini.
Bro,
I get the gist of it, but I don't get the Cancer thing.
Bro, apparently we is soft, sensitive.
That's July?
I'm a July Cancer, July 16th.
So that's right after.
What are you?
Gemini in June.
June what?
6th.
Oh, you a Taurus Gemini.
My daughter's May 28th. Grandma's the 28th.
Y'all all
Mom's
Gemini?
the 16th. My twins, same day.
Y'all all some Gemini. What in the
My uncle, 16th too.
of June.
Yeah, granddad the 4th.
I know y'all birthdays, y'all just be like, yo, it's all our birthday party today.
Nah, it definitely just be burning a hole in the
Whole
pocket.
month, right, I can only imagine.
Be that whole week like, man, I gotta get this.
I swear, but growing up with my dad, and he had a woman that wasn't my mom, but you know, she treaded lightly with you know, she had her own set of kids to discipline, and woo.
So you had to deal with a step parent.
I had to deal with a step parent, kinda, but she wasn't beating my ass like how she was beating her kids' ass. You hear me? Anyway,
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. I got slopped around here and there, but multiply. What the hell? Ultimately, I damn near knew better. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my dad was around the same height. He had them shits on him before I could even think to duck. Maggot. And
Talking about punches.
some slaps. My dad wasn't abusive.
Okay.
He cracked me once. I got a little too smart with his girl. Shout out Miss Tiffany. I got a little bit too smart. He came home from work. He said, and he lined it up perfect. He said something. He talking. He like, look, because you know what happens whenever you run that mouth too much. Da 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 da. You see this? I said, yup. He said, bloop. I said, yo, won't happen again. Won't happen again. But yeah, I have like a personality that's like a breath of fresh air, because my straight face can come off a little bit rude. Like my just chilling face, I look like there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So when I open my mouth, the reflection of my pops raising me, and I'm not trying to discredit my mom or none of that, but the reflection of my pops raising me is like immediately present. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if my dad was to walk in right now, you would be like, all right.
What do you mean? I mean, I would be like, all right, cool. What's up? What's up? Nice to meet you, Mr. Tomlin.
His last name is actually Smith. My mom's last name is Tomlin, and they never got married. So yep.
So you really a Smith for real? No.
My mom's a Tomlin. They never got married.
Oh, so she wasn't with that. Like you taking the.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tomlin just runs better than the distiller shit.
Yeah. What's it like dealing with that? Matter of fact, how'd you get your name? Like
My
that
dad,
was from your pops.
My dad's first name.
Right.
My mom's last name.
You just put that together and said,
my dad's name is Mike.
That you said. So this is gonna be my name.
I didn't say that.
Who said
them
that?
motherfuckers?
Who is them? Who is they?
My mom and daddy.
That's gonna be your name that you should go by?
Should go by? Bro, my government jump is Michael, mind your damn business, as the middle name Tomlin. Literally. And then when the Stiller coach came out, I was pissed.
Yeah, what was
and
that
happy
like?
at the same time. I woke up, I'm like, there's no way. I think we had a 2-hour delay or some weird shit, bro. Swear, bro. Like, new coach Mike Tomlin. I'm like, I'm just going back to sleep because this is some bullshit ass dream.
I'll tell people, like, yeah, you know Mike Tomlin will be like the coach? I'll be like, no, I mean, yeah, but no.
It was up. It was up, bro. I started getting treated different. And then when we won, bro, when we won the Super Bowl, bro.
You was that guy, by default.
Nigga, people found out my name, free food. I'm like, bro, you know that ain't my daddy, but I'll take it. Hand me that shit. You know what I'm saying? Literally, bro. To this day, and then when they start messing up, I'm like, I don't like this name.
What mess up? Let's not talk about it.
Just like whatever anyone would think a mess up is. Like, I receive hate mail. People don't look at the picture on Facebook. I'll open some, yo, you need to do this as a coach. And stop benching this. I'm like, bro, you got the wrong Mike Tomlin, bro. Like, I don't even know. And then everybody, any relation? I don't know. I never even heard of that last name besides my shit.
Good look. Appreciate you. We got Savannah behind the camera.
What's up? What's
up? Remember, get in the camera, shout yourself out.
What's up, y'all? It's Savannah in the, background. But we got the gang here, so let's get it.
So, what was it like working with Jimmy WOPO?
It's like butter down there, you know what I'm saying? Like smooth.
I'm gonna say that's real like artery clogging. So I don't know if you was like where you was going with that.
Oh shit.
It's a good one.
All right, so fun fact.
All right.
Fun fact.
Truth.
Yeah.
This is the Coleblooded truth.
So, you know the song Ayo.
I was gonna ask you about that.
All right, so I make the beat quick as hell. quick as bricks. It don't make no sense.
So that wasn't no samples, no nothing. Just raw, you...
Straight meat.
All right.
Straight meat. So, originally, he came straight on. Trust is the truth. Get you killed. You know, nothing from my books. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
he came on doing the hook, or was he doing a verse and then
came
turned
on.
into the hook?
He started, and then after that, he said, "Hey, yo, I know she ain't just post that shit on Instagram." I said,
Thinking she was
whoa. I said, yo, we gonna throw that first, and then we gonna do the hook. Bro, we made that change. It made it. Yeah, bro. Because he was ahead of his time. Like, wasn't nobody even thinking to say, because that's some shit. Jimmy WOPO was the one. He was bringing shit that you just have in a normal conversation into the song. He said,
like he'll bring
hey,
your lingo, like just regular lingo.
Swear, she know damn well.
Ayo, AI,
yeah.
Yeah.
Swear. So we knocked that out quick for real. You know what I'm saying? Knocked that out super quick.
Did you make the beat for Like Me?
Like Me.
Money on me, no line like for me, got money on me, look, and I was on you. What's some of your favorite songs that you did make?
Ayo, of course. Triple Double got a lot of people on there, including Triple Double.
Was Josie on Triple Double?
Nope.
Who's on Triple Double?
Triple Double come on with Kush Wilkes, Reese Youngin, Black J, Asco, Jimmy WOPO, Bowie,
I'm trying.
Bowie.
I know I've heard this song before.
D-Yerk.
D-Yerk's hard. Curves was hard.
It's like 10 niggas, bro.
What was it like working with Curves?
Working with Curves, you know.
I remember at the time, like,
working with Curves.
I was like, yo, like, who's this white dude, Joe? Like this, but he's in the mix, making songs with the right people.
Facts. I first worked with Curves at the old Addy Labs down 5272.
Lawrenceville.
Yup. It just went, bro. Like butter. Literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, Curves ain't one of them super particular. It's like he challenges himself, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is the beat, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really fucking with this, or I'm looking for more, something like this. That's why he has such a broad catalog. His catalog, bro, it goes from damn near super trap to rock and roll.
You did Sinner.
Yep. That was with WOPO too.
What was the other joint y'all did?
Me and Curves. We got one that ain't out yet with F&B Long Money. I got so many. It's countless joints, bro.
All right, so what was it like when you saw Ayo get the reception that it got?
Bro, I felt like I was 6'1".
Bro, I'm like 6 even. I don't want to burst you. No, go ahead.
Nigga, you can see on this camera that I'm tiny. I'll beat your ass. But whenever I was... Yo. So,
all right,
the reception,
felt like I was 6'1".
I felt like I was 6'1". Basically, nigga, to me, nigga, my height 6'1's on top of the world. Anyway.
That's a good one.
So, yeah, it's like the recognition was crazy. Like, he gave me this new name, Tomlinese. It's like, nah, I got this cool-ass name, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was humbled by it.
That's when he was doing, like, Whoppinese and all that?
Whoppinese, Trapanese, Cardanese. He gave a couple people little names, but that's
remember them shoes, Sauconys?
Sauconys?
I used to call them Sauconys. I didn't know how to say it for real.
Ayo.
I used to say Sauconys. I didn't know how to say it.
I'm weak. Yeah, my flat ass feet can't fit in those Sauconys. But yeah, I have on human races, by the way.
Comfy.
Right.
The joints is comfy.
Yeah, super comfy.
I can't afford them. I got the garbage ones with the landfill soles.
Not the landfill soles.
Landfill soles. It's recyclable.
That's fine, but that's even better though.
What? It's recyclable?
Yeah, that's hard to tell.
Is it?
It just makes life. So yeah.
Proceed.
Yes, proceed. What the fuck are we talking about?
Doesn't matter. Next subject. What was it like working with Sensei Molly?
Sensei. Okay, so look. I'm down actually at Curve Studio in LA. I hear this familiar ass laugh walking.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I thought it's Block Boy JB. Literally. Like down LA, you just
was this after he did Look Alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to CMG.
Right. Down LA is one of them spots where you kind of gotta just soak up everything. Don't even give a reaction. It's so you're so bound to see A or B list celebrity or even somebody like, you know what I'm saying, like a Drake or something. You know what I'm saying, that you can't even be like, oh, you know You just gotta be like, hello, how you doing? Da, 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 da. So Block Boy JB comes
you
in.
want like fan out?
Fan out? Nah. I am a fan, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Who would I have to see for me to lose it? Who would I have to see?
You ain't want to make it obvious, like, oh,
right.
Shit.
He already finna see this and be like, why? That nigga recognized my laugh. Yeah, he came in laughing hard as bricks. So he hops on this beat that I'm making. He finish it. He like, yo, folk, add this. Boom, boom, clap, clap, clap. I'm like, this nigga make beats too cool. He ends up laying something to the beat. He gets a phone call. He gotta leave. Since Molly's with him, I didn't know who she was. I just realized, you know, you can tell when somebody does something. She got that look, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got that look. So, and she ain't think I caught this. She was on Facebook, not Facebook, she was on Instagram and she was like, this can't be life, I need beats, da, 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 da. So, I go up to her, I'm like, well, I ain't tapping into you yet. Can you play something for me so I can know what type of shit to make you? She played me something. Bro, I made a beat in like 7 minutes, and she laid it. It's actually out. Sensei Molly, Dior. I think it's called DMB. But Sensei Molly, DMB, produced by Tomlinese. That's out. But she hard, bro. She hard. She punch. She don't really mess up much.
It's like real clear, concise.
Get it.
Is it easy to work with young artists like that?
It's not really easy or hard to work with anybody specific. It's just all about like I deal with people's attitudes more than I deal with the difficultness of like creating. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be more so egos, and that's not related.
What do you mean? Can you give us an example? You don't got name drop, but like an example.
Just especially around here, and I wanted to clear that up. I ain't talking about Sensei. She's a beautiful person, very professional. Block Boy JB's dope, very professional and stuff like that. But like, not the down my city, bro. The sessions that I be dealing with, like it's like egos get in the way quick.
How?
Like as a producer or engineer, a hands-on one that you're paying, I'm supposed to tap in whenever I hear something that might be off. You know what I mean? Like because it's 4 ears. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I run into a lot of people who will really get offended if I'm like, hey, why don't you do it like this? No, nigga, what you trying to say? I can't rap. Da 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 da. And it's just like once I hear that, look at me. Once I hear that, I don't give a fuck how your song sounds. Once upon a time, the end. So, I deal with that a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like pushy, you know what I'm saying? And it only seems to be here, like, for instance, I recently worked with RMC Mike. A bunch of them Flint niggas came down here for, I don't know what, but they ended up coming to the studio. And, you know, even with, like, well-known, you know what I'm saying, street niggas and stuff like that, they even be professional. Like even working with Rico Reckless. Niggas know Rico Reckless. Niggas know what he get into and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's always a respect level that it's a little harder to find here. It's like an entitlement. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like an entitlement. Yo, turn that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Play my jam right now.
Play that shit, cuz.
Play it right now.
Man, no, homies, start it over, cuz, homies. Like, bro. Alright, nigga. Alright.
Yeah, so you're dealing with like studio pet peeves, right? Like people being rude, cutting you off. I think it's crazy how like people really don't like the constructive criticism or the feedback, or they really feel like you owe them something. Even with doing like interviews like this or stuff with the station, it's like, oh, I can't get the look. Oh, you ain't really tapped in. You don't mess with me for real. You know. Like, and I'll just be sitting here like, yo, like you gotta wait your turn. Like I can't tap in with everybody. Like there's thousands of y'all, hundreds of y'all making music. Everyone's DMing me every day. I can't like get to everyone at the same time.
Big pet peeve, man. I'm about to give y'all some free game. If you walk up to me anywhere and be like, you playing? Oh, you be bullshitting, bro.
Yeah.
Words like playing, bullshitting, and Hollywood will get you never booked. I'll even tell you, I got you. Oh, my fault, I got you. Mental note. Don't book this nigga. Like, do not book this nigga. Oh, you be bullshitting. Oh, you be playing. Like, bro, there are more single individuals trying to get in the same one studio I own than days in a year. read it and weep. It's impossible. So if y'all think y'all gonna get in by talking to me any type of way besides regular, like you don't go nowhere. You don't go to McDonald's. Yo, let me get a fucking cheeseburger, nigga. Da 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 da. No, bro. You don't go to Walmart with none of that bullshit. Don't come to me with that bullshit, or you will get bullshitted for real, bro. Like for real, for real.
I feel that. Hey, what's up with the interview? What's up with the job? What's up with this?
Shout out EBM Day Day. He just tapped in mid-interview, you know what I'm saying? Real solid Wody, you know what I'm saying? We literally live on a Whammo interview right now, bro, you know what I'm saying? We got the EBM Day Day shit coming out. Shout out Magnolia Bulk, shout out Holy, shout out SNS, shout out EBM. You already know what type solid shit we on, bro. But I'm gonna hit you right after this, bro. Alright. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like, yeah, what's up with the interview? How much? People would DM me, how much? No question mark, just how much? We don't follow each other. I don't know you at all. How much? I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
Right.
Bro, how much for an interview? I don't charge for interviews.
Right. Oh, well,
how much?
Let me get one.
Yeah, let me get one, bro, and tap in. I got motion. I'm trying to mess with you. And then sometimes I take into account, okay, either I try and give them the look, or I do try and look at what they got going on. And follower count really does not matter to me.
Right.
I'll throw people to look sometimes, but sometimes I'll look at it, I'll say, all right, you got like 200 followers, and there's no, and this is where presentation comes in. I'll see 200 followers. There's no music videos posted. There's no clips of their music posted. There's no cover art. There's no photo shoots. There's no nothing that says you are representing yourself as an artist or a business or someone who wants to work with someone like me.
It's like sending somebody to a store that ain't open yet.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna send my resume to any job and it's empty, but my name is on it. So I'll sit there and I'll be like, come on. I'll think to myself like, yo, come on, like,
For surely.
Can't be serious.
For surely.
But what's it like when people walk up on you in the street and you like get the fan love and like, reaction? Like, you might be in the club. Hey, what's up, Tom? Hey, what's going on? Yo, what you drink? You drinking?
Oh,
you drinking?
that's why I be hit. Oh my god. Niggas will be like, I ain't know if you drunk brown or white. Here go both.
Yup.
Like literally, but no.
You want a bottle?
Right.
Get a bottle.
The whole bottle, bro.
Hey, this section is all you. You know this club? It's my club for real.
Real shit.
Your
Yo,
club.
you got a second club in the basement.
You want the keys?
Shit, you want the keys? Bro, nigga, here go rent. You pay it. Put it in your name. But fan love's lit. The fan love kind of gives me a chance. I'm all sweating shit. The fan love gives me a chance to show them the real me. Because
What do you mean?
people get an opinion. They build their own opinion off of what they think they see, and just because they on the internet. Okay, Tomlinese be around a lot of females, very attractive ones. But that's what happens when you make your female friends feel comfortable and you're not trying to fuck all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to the city, Tomlin got auto, Tomlin this, Tomlin that. There's a lot of niggas that don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Truth, man. Women appreciate that, yo.
Yeah, you allowed to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do you. Twerks. Yell, hey, motherfucker, like, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here with the backwood, whenever you want to hit it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, meeting fans is dope because it's like, I get to interact with them and people tell me all the time, bro, like, no funny shit. I thought you was a weirdo. I thought you was one of them. Bro, I'm the coolest, most funniest, most down-to-earth person, not that you'll ever meet, but that you can probably possibly meet out of a lot of people.
Yeah, he's like this in real life.
In
like
real
this isn't
life.
like a gimmick or like because we just got good chemistry or all that.
Yes.
Like he's really just like this in real life.
Just like this, bro. Regular, colorful ass jacket, couple head tats, dreads.
What was it like getting the head tattoos, man? Let's talk about it. What was your thought process going into that? Like, yo, I'm about to get like Chris Brown and tap my head,
bro. So first off, I was a vegetarian, so I ain't even have a fat ass head like one I had.
Okay, all right, continue.
Skinny ass.
That was
skull,
where you was
bro.
going with it.
Skinny skull, nigga. So, I get there. You know, I have countless tats everywhere from head to toe. So, I get there. I don't care what nobody say. There's still anxiety when you hear that. Like when you hear the little needle, you still like,
it'd be like it's about to start.
Bro, when I say soon as the needle hit the skull, nigga, I almost tapped. I almost had a random like little fake mole on my head. That's what it would have looked like. I almost tapped out, bro. Something told me don't tap out.
Hurt too bad.
Bro.
Was it? Which one was the first one? Was it Faith or was it? Cause that's the only one I can see.
The dragon.
Oh, that giant Dragon Ball Z dip.
Man, with the Tomlinese and Chinese letters. And the faith, this ain't really hurt. And after this, nothing hurts, bro. Absolutely nothing. My stomach ain't hurt. Nothing hurt.
They say the stomach's pretty bad.
The stomach's pretty bad. And the head, bro. The shading on my head, bro. I
like shading more than the line work, though. I'm not gonna hold
Not
it.
on your head. Not on your head.
Right.
Not on duty. Not on duty.
You're right.
Nope.
I can't get no tat on my head anyway.
Bro. Oh yeah, you don't got no rim.
Nah.
That's why
I could cut half like you know what I'm saying?
Swear.
But nah, I can't
Yeah,
do
your
that.
shit's is dumb knocking, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate
Swear.
it. Why'd you get your locks? You know what I'm saying?
It really started out with the Chris Brown braids. Let me talk to you, tell me how it is. And then I'm like, okay, braids is starting to look childish. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's given child.
Omarion's?
Yes, but you see Omarion got dreads and shit too. I feel like
Now, yeah.
if you get braids, you gotta transform to dreads or get them cut. Especially if you're over 12.
Who got braids now?
Oh, there's a couple niggas with braids. I
I
don't
think
care.
Dave still got braids.
I don't care. He should get dreads. But, alright, hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm here.
So he got the top of the mitt or he got the whole mitt.
He might get the whole miss sometimes, I think.
The whole mitt is
But he's also
cool
playing
as
method
long
man.
as they're not straight backs. Don't care. Swear I don't.
All right. I agree. I did the same thing. I was tired of getting like my hair plaited or braided and having to wait to get it taken out and getting it all picked. I hated that.
Nah, bro.
I'm like,
The
yeah, I got
afro
it.
phase is titty ache.
You heard him. Go to sleep with a fro, wake up, this
Right.
side flat.
And then I would wake up with a box because you know my joint. I'm like, yo, yeah,
Wake up,
man.
you're like, yo.
I was one of them kids. I'll never get dreads. Dirty head.
Oh, you was a hater.
Dirty head. Swear I was. Now
You was a
look.
hater.
Now look. Locked up. Oh.
Should have got him earlier.
Right. Fuck around. Nah, these joints is sprouting a little bit though. Nah.
What was it like working with Whammo, yo? When I was interning, I came in and it was this dude that had some dreads, some tattoos and stuff, and he was always in the studio that we're in right now, singing,
Sounds like
recording, doing all kinds of stuff. Later, found out it's this dude right here, and I'm not gonna hold you. I grew up listening to your music, and I'm like, yo, that's really Tomlin. That's hard.
That's hard.
Like the fact that like you like right here, I'm like, yo, that's that's hard. Like talking to all y'all, like you, Stevie, we Aska, any and everybody that's like
Truly.
in the music scene. That's like
That's that era. Like
Yeah.
we're considered an era, low key.
yo art.
I swear.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, like the fact I could like talk to y'all, like that's
it's
that's
lit,
hard.
bro.
That's hard for real.
See.
But how did that happen? Like, how did you end up being the in-house producer at Whammo?
All right, so here it is. I'm at Taboo. I see Iceman. Iceman Instrumental. Shout out Icy.
I see.
Me and Icy was down to one of the first niggas putting sounds together and creating melodies and all that other shit, literally. But shout out Iceman. I see Icy. He's like, yo, bro, I got this location for you. Whammo, boom. I'm like, what? I'm in there. And this is before the actual, commercials and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I get down there. So Jamal and Lou, shout out my folks. Jamal and Lou, they give me the opportunity to make my own commercial for the studio. I didn't know I was that hard at commercials.
To promote the
promote
studio?
it, bro. It was
Okay.
on Whammo, literally. Bro, I had the triple double beat in the background. And I realized, I'm like, bro, I got a little bit of a radio voice. So Portia Fox, shout out my dog Portia, she's like, do you want to work here? I'm like, I do work here. What are you talking about? She's like, no, do you want to work here, like job, like I'm like, let's get it. So she put in a good word. Shout out Miss Fox, you know what I'm saying? Like, she put in a good word. I was in here. And I was, comfort care. Submit your application and get on over there, whoa.
No, I was gonna say keep going.
Ain't no been rocking for 15 years, Nick. So I know.
Hey.
But yeah. So yeah, that was like.
What was it like going into doing commercials? Also, set the scene for y'all. So we got Savannah behind the camera. Savannah, you're one of the new interns, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this is someone behind the camera. She's gonna be able to do commercials and learn how to do stuff like that, right? You have done them. I have done them. But you have done them. You know how to do every single thing, make the beat, all of that, engineer and everything. So,
Yep.
can you what was it like stepping into that realm, having to record radio stuff, like radio ads and commercials and things like that? Like, did you have to tweak your voice a certain way? Were you like nervous? Was you, because you know it's not like performing on the stage. It's like people just riding around, la 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 la, and you just hear Comfort Care, and you're like, oh, like they get familiar with the voice.
Yeah, so I was never really nervous. I definitely came a long way, like, because the difficulty comes in, because 9 times out of 10, or 7 times out of 10, you're provided with the script.
Right.
But you gotta fit all this shit in within 30 seconds. It's between 28 and 35 seconds. You know, ask Lou. I'll send your ass 38 seconds. Clip it. But, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, I got real good at it. You know what I'm saying? I would know. You know what I mean? I would know. All right, you coming up on 25 seconds. You have to say the next 2 things very fast. Or you gotta cut certain words or cut certain breaks.
Could you cheat and just speed the tempo up of your voice?
It'll sound like one of them commercials where they not trying to tell you that you'll fucking die.
Oh,
Yeah,
at the end.
side effects whenever you're going down and you're going to literally. But I've tried that before and it was too fast. Way too fast. That sounds like fucking mystical.
Like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yes. It's weird. But that's a good idea though. It's definitely a good idea.
Don't do that.
Don't do that shit. Finding the right beat is key. The right beat for what you saying.
Or bed, if you're gonna use radio terms.
Yes. Wait. Huh?
I call it a bed. Like you, like all right. So Justin, the guy that trained me, who's also on air,
Okay.
he'll say, "Yo, you have to find like a bed, and then you have to record."
Oh, a bed.
Whatever you're gonna record. So it'll be just the beat
Shout out
of the song.
Justin.
Yeah.
Right. It's weird. One of my favorite commercials.
Shinderovich.
Ooh, shit. That was one of them. That was one of them.
Yeah, Shinderovich. There was something else.
I said, if you ever get locked up.
Was that for ACLU?
I don't know them niggas, bro.
All right. It was for you did something. There was something else you did other than like, it was a jingle.
I did
People ever walk up to you like and say, "Yo, you're the Comfort Care dude"?
yes. People be flushing me for that sometimes too.
What does that mean?
Flushing means ripping. A nigga told me, he said, "Bro, your hottest jam, Comfort Care." I said, hold on, bro. Tight. But yeah, man. No, but Comfort Care is heat. I damn near I'll finish it and shoot a vid. Oh.
Facts. What was it like doing Summer Jam?
Cracking.
Well, all right, let's say the first one. Not the first one. My first one. I was interning. That's the time we brought A Boogie, YK Cyrus, YFO Kelvin, and
I think that's it.
A Boogie, YK Cyrus, YFO Kelvin. Oh, y'all. And then 20 local people. We had Fed, we had Joogie, we had J Lo, we had everybody. It was like a real deal summer jam.
Real deal summer
jam. And you were one of them.
I know. We took over the stage
Scrooge
for like
was there.
30 minutes.
Scrooge was throwing money.
I know, bro. I know. That
Feb,
one was...
Feb stage diving. You was singing. What was it like when you came out and you did Ayo and the whole crowd was like,
bro,
like singing
I
word for
got
word?
the chills, bro. I got the super chills, like, you know what I'm saying?
It was like 5,000 people.
Bro, literally, and they was losing their mind. I was shaking my dreads. I was fresh with the dreads, so I was tweaking to shake them bitches.
Song you produced, M.A.
Mm-hmm. It's weird.
They all singing it.
I still got that video. The video give me chills, bro. Video give me chills. It's crazy how much of an impact that one individual can leave on a city. And he left an impact on me, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like a little bit, whether you respect it or not, a little bit of his name is like still here because of, you know, he gave me the name, WOPO, Tomlinese.
Yeah.
And it's like, I told myself, I'm like, am I going to run with this or is that biting? Bro, it was ran with already, bro. Everybody, it was no more Mike Tomlin, no more Tomlin, bro. Tomlinese, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Swear, so yeah.
That's you?
That me?
Yeah. So, was that your first time, like, performing in front of, like, a large-scale crowd, doing Waymo Summer Jams?
Nah, when I was a singing ass nigga, I'm still a singing ass nigga, but when I first started singing, my boy CEO Raw, my boy Cardell Collins, shout out the guy, he came in my job, Sneaker Villa, one day. My little R&B singing ass song was on.
It's like high school days or like
Sneaker Villa?
Young 20s?
Young 20s. He came in. It's like he knew. Now that I'm thinking, It's like he knew the damn. He knew what song was on. He came right up to me. He was like, something. What song is this? Like, this happens to be my song. It was a song called Deep. Bro, he believed in me. He gave me an opportunity to open up for rich kids at the August Wilson Center. Bro, this was some more singing and shit, like kind of like Wilkesburg. I'm sorry. Literally, I come out, yeah, I'm Tom, this and that, and right now, I'm finna go deep, no, bro, the crowd, oh my God, start throwing shit. Oh my God, I'm grown now. Like, no. Anyway, but literally.
What age group was this?
Rich kids, bro, so it was anywhere between probably like 18 and up, because Rich Kids had a lot of young fans.
Cut.
What'd you do?
I sneezed.
Yeah. You just press it again.
I didn't stop it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you good? Yeah.
But
it's all good shit though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people.
Dope. A lot of people might be like, "At you, fuck y'all."
I tried to keep so quick.
But yeah, Rich Kids, man. I performed one song. It was called Deep, and it's crazy because besides Rich Kids, I was the only R&B set.
Schoolie wasn't on his singing tips yet?
That's why I said besides Rich Kids.
Right, okay.
But I came before them. So they had shut the lights down, like they had, you know what I'm saying? When my joint came on, I'll send you the video after this, but like the lights came down and all the other stuff. You seen a couple hate niggas go to the bathroom. Y'all on some hate shit. But anyway, yeah, that was one of my first big shows, and then the same guy, my boy CEO Raw, he got me to open for Dickie Simmons. That's when I met the OMG girls. It was, yeah, it's weird. I was like, oh, this is crazy. And
you was in that. That's why you got that colorful ass shit on right there.
Saved by the Bell.
OMG girls. Lil Wayne's daughter.
Yes.
And the crew.
Yes.
There's an After Crime Mob.
Yes. Dancing hard as bricks.
Also with Rich Kids.
Yes.
Travis Porter, Cali Swag District era.
Dickie Simmons was there.
Dickie Simmons. Who else was out around that time? What was what them dudes called? Cat Daddy.
Oh yeah.
Not the Rangers. Those were jerking dudes.
I don't remember a lot of this shit.
You remember? Cat Daddy.
I remember the song. It was the little wheelchair shit.
That was I forget their name, but this is the time period where you're like performing.
Yes.
This is I'm gonna let you know. All right, so I was watching the Pharrell interview, right? Pharrell was saying, it was on Drink Champs. Pharrell was saying God is very reciprocal, right? Very fair, but reciprocal. I'm saying equal give and take, right? You being the type of person that you are, and you're not willing to. You're popping up and opening up for artists like these people in this specific area. Really goes like hand in hand with your personality and like the type of stuff you be making. So it's like when you're doing this, I'm saying like, did it click? Like, was it like a moment where you're like, yo, this is really what I'm supposed to be doing? Because at this point you're starting to perform. You're still producing, so you're probably shopping beats around,
right?
Networking with people, and your peers aren't doing this.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing
Not
too.
all of them. There was a few here and there.
A few. That's the other thing.
It was like
people,
me and Bubby.
Was Scrooge rapping at this time? Was he around this time?
Scrooge was not rapping at this time.
All right, so that's what I'm saying.
As long as fucking.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when you start doing stuff, let's say in the entertainment world, you're the guy or girl that's doing it. Everyone around you is not doing it, and they can't really advise you on what to do and not to do as you're doing it. So,
especially in this era, this was still like, you know how everybody and their mama make music now.
Yeah.
This was before the mamas got involved. It was kind of like everybody. But now it's everybody and their mamas and uncles. Like, it's just like with the engineering. It's like people didn't peep that they know how to press record on a computer, and now they in everybody's studio trying to make money and shit off of it. This was when it was more so passion driven. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, I was doing these big shows. I was luckily enough to have people like CEO Raw in my corner because I couldn't afford that shit. I worked at Sneaker Villa and I ordered fast food every day. Fuck. I couldn't afford it, and I really had, you know what I'm saying, like, this was long after me and my dad fell out, not fell out, but, you know what I'm saying, I moved out, he moved to South Carolina, My parents never really been big on my career. They used to always be heavy on make sure I have a plan B type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The only time I really got a plan B is for February 15th in the morning.
So, all right. So, what's it like when you're like very passionate about what you're trying to do, and your parents is like, that's cool, but you know what I'm saying, like, eh.
It's like the answer to that question, and this is the.
And what would you advise people who go through that to do?
Do your damn thing, first of all. Don't get disrespectful. Always handle it respectfully unless you want that ass beat. You got parents like mine. I'm never one of them soft. My parents don't care. They don't come to my shows. Or they think I shouldn't be doing this, bro. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? It might be easier said than done, because ultimately, my dad showed me support when he bought that motherfucking studio when I was 12. That's all the support I need. And guess where I'm at now? I'm in a studio that I can call my own, finally, with big boy equipment. And this is all from the one piece of equipment that my dad got when he first believed in me. So that's really all the support that I really needed. You know what I'm saying? A little push off. I can walk the rest of the way. You know what I'm saying? And my mom might have not directly been there, but, you know, whenever she can, she does, you know, show a little love and stuff like that. I've done a lot of shows. I don't recall either one of them being at anyone, but a lot of the venues aren't suitable for my parents. You know what I'm saying? So how can I get mad at that? You know what I mean?
Hey man, my people's don't come to none of my stuff.
Hey man.
I think my dad came to one when I DJ'd the first basketball game when I was in college.
They don't want to hear that ruckus anyway.
No,
you know how they be.
Yeah, but same thing. He helped me get a piece of equipment at the time. I got my first setup.
Mm-hmm.
My first, like, 2 setups. Then they came to a situation, I'm like, yo, like, I'll go half with you. He's like, you know what?
Right.
You've been doing your shit.
Dope.
I'll just get you it. Like, all right, man, come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really, it's like the parents is kind of like what Justin said, like they laid the bed, you know what I'm saying? And now you gotta go to sleep or some shit, I don't know. But,
Hey,
yeah.
What are your thoughts on the Pittsburgh music scene right now? And be honest, like the good, the bad, the ugly. Cold-blooded truth, Mr. Tomlin.
Cold-blooded truth is I damn near don't have an answer. Shout out my man's Fed.
That's it? You don't shout out nobody else.
Not really.
All right, shout out to Fed. Doing his thing. You know, Smokers Club Fest, I think. So, some festivals coming up, and I think this is like first. He's an act on the festival.
And before people start crying and shit, it's like, I'm not one of them ones that's like, oh, it's only Fed. But on like from the outside looking in, if a different city was to come analyze us, I wouldn't even add myself to the list of Pittsburgh music scene right now. I'm preparing to step back on the scene, you know what I mean, shit like that. But I wouldn't even add, you know, niggas, Dylon, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Spit hot fire.
right, you know, bro. Right now, it's looking like Fed.
Okay. Why?
I mean,
Is
why or how?
both? You said how.
Alright, so why? I get flowers whenever they're due, except on Valentine's Day. So Fed has been doing this shit at a consistent level since fighting downtown after school. Literally by the T station, bro. Like since champion sweatshirts, Fed has been doing this shit
Champion
consistently.
It's the Teflon era, right?
It's before that.
Before that.
Yeah,
FDR dudes used to wear a lot of Champion.
Maybe I don't know who.
I was a fan. I really like watched the videos.
Yeah, this was before Tef. At least before my knowledge of Tef.
I mean, this got to be like 15 years ago.
No, that's long as hell.
I'm about to say he
like
ain't 30.
10. No,
10?
like
so this it's around the same time.
like 10 or 9 or some shit. But bro, like
Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
He been doing it so long, it damn near only makes sense. And I'm not saying it like okay because I've been doing it long as well, but it's a different thing when you can just focus directly on artistry. You know what I'm saying? I done been through being an artist, and I had to slow down being an artist because I'm putting too much money into being an artist while not making the money to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like so. I'd have to sit down being an artist, and then my artistry momentum would slow down, and then I became Tomlinese, and it's just like a lot of people looked at it as, nigga, fuck you as an artist, like you're Tomlinese, the producer, bro, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, being able to consistently have a huge catalog, because that's all the industry really call for. You need an image, and you need a catalog, bro, a catalog so you can continuously drop.
So would you say Fed has the catalog or is building it?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been had a catalog, and this is coming from a nigga who don't even know for a fact. I just know his work ethic, bro. Cosby in the gym. I said the gym. Cosby in the studio.
Yeah, he be in the gym, studio.
Right.
Studio gym.
Yes.
You might be working out, I don't know.
Right, but when you in a booth every day, and then when he got that Taylor gang push, bro,
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah.
And so many folks be hating and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't... It is what it is. Folks get too personal with it. Like Fed might have bumped some nigga in the club a couple years ago, and now they just hate his whole life because he's famous. You know
Like, man, you successful.
Yeah, you successful as the club bumper, nigga.
Man, you standing on a DJ booth
Right.
with Cosmo and
Swear, yeah, bro.
always drinking Don Julio, man.
Yeah, this is his world, like literally.
Yeah, man. Last summer jam, that I was geeked. I got to do a set, had to finesse that, but it worked out. You came
I
out.
remember that, yo.
You came out and did
Numbers.
That's what I meant to talk to you about. What was it like making numbers? Because you was getting into y'all know the song 41, 42, 43, 44. That dude, you was getting your sample game on, Mr. Ye.
Yeah.
So what was it like when that came out?
Funny as hell. The song's hard, but it was so funny making it, bro. Because ultimately, I'm such a goof. And it's just like, bro, I can't believe I'm really sitting here and taking this man's numbers.
It's
and
hard, though.
When I said, pretty little, what she say? What it do? I make you bust like a 22. Got me a bad bitch front of suit. She trying to give me an attitude.
Made her catch the 44.
The 44.
That's
the
a bus.
Knoxville bus. Real shit.
I was like, oh, you
I
shady.
had myself weak.
They catch the 44.
Real talk.
What was it like doing them pool parties?
Man,
You know, Scrooge was deep
bro,
all the time.
bro.
Summertime, pool
Yes.
parties.
It was like that, bro.
All the y'all mean.
We had all the y'all means. We was fucking relationships right up on accident. Sorry, y'all. But yeah,
Said it real confident for
it was
accident.
that's what I'm saying though. Like literally, it would be the aftermath. Like I would see shit up. Well, I went to that pool party single on Facebook next day. Like literally, I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't even touching y'all, no motherfuckers. I don't even like swimming too much. That's for y'all.
What's the untold truth about you?
You say what?
What's the untold truth about you?
I can't talk about that.
Yes, you can. You have one. It could be a wild fact. It don't got to be like nothing like.
All right. Untold truth. An untold one?
Yeah, untold
Okay,
one.
we can talk about that out here in a second.
You hear the sirens and stuff. All right, Savannah. What's the untold truth about you?
Untold truth?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like you have to have a deep answer.
You don't gotta have a deep answer. You don't gotta like snitch on yourself or anything.
Okay.
I don't know. I know how to play the piano.
All right, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, see? No one really knows that.
All right,
No one knows
where's
that.
middle C at?
Okay, it's been a while. I had to look at it, so.
See,
I
Put
played the
exposing
trumpet.
me and everything.
you can't think of one. It could be a wow
Trumpet?
factor.
Y'all ain't even hear that. That's fine.
Nah, what he say?
He played the trumpet.
Okay.
Played the trumpet.
Yes.
You was a trumpet dude.
Don't say that.
You was in a band?
Fuck. Sorry, Dad. My dad played the trumpet. He tried to Dizzy Gillespie me and shit. That's a trumpet player. And and by the 5th grade, I'm like, nah. Because you had to wait until you was in the 3rd to play. And I'm like, bro, this big ass case, little body, bro. I'm walking to school with this trumpet, bro. Like, no.
Wasn't feeling it.
No. Give me some little shit like drums that we can't take home.
Drums are not little.
It's little if you can't take it home. I walked to school all my life.
You could hide it.
Up until high school.
You didn't think? Well, you thought you was gonna get jumped for your trumpet?
Jumped. Bro, carrying around this bullshit with this bag with these geography, with all these books. Like, literally.
It's just an instrument.
Just a. No. Nobody got time for that. We like to play football while we walk to school, bro. You know how many times I done almost lost my trumpet or left it down the hill and had to go back in the snow?
No, I don't.
Me neither. Countless.
All right, what's some advice you got for young producers and singers?
I have the typical ones like never stop, keep going.
No, like be you. Like don't like nothing don't be cliche. Unless that is what you're gonna say.
Do that shit. Don't stop that shit. Don't let nobody tell you damn near anything without talking over the subject with yourself. Like, don't let, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people get caught up in, and I've been this type of person getting caught up in opinions on what type of music you should make, how you should sing, how you should do this, what type of beats you should make. Every day, strangers will come to the booth and try to tell me what to do with me. No. Like, ultimately, follow your goal. Now, it's cool to take advice, but before you take the advice, you have to analyze that advice and see if it's worth taking. Literally, you know what I'm saying? It's just like shopping. Shop smart.
Look at the tag.
What?
Look at the tag.
Look at what tag? Oh, yeah. I'm not shopping smart. Cut!
All right, so I'm gonna ask you some random questions. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Favorite restaurant locally?
Locally?
Yeah.
It's not open no more.
What is it? Nene's.
Hell no. Social at Bakery Square.
Okay.
What's Nene's? There's a spot called Nene's?
It used to be. You know Wilkinsburg, right? You know where that corner store is, and you got the Dollar General.
Yeah.
All right, so Dollar General, corner store. It's like a rib spot now, right?
Ooh.
That used to be Nene's.
I like the sound of Nene's.
Fire.
Watch me whip.
Like.
Watch me Nene. Anyway.
All right. Favorite hobby?
This shit.
What?
This shit.
This is not a hobby. It's your career.
Okay. I guess I don't have one.
Cooking?
Yeah,
Drawing?
I'm hard
Painting?
at cooking.
All right, go ahead. All right, what's your favorite dish to cook?
Probably the one that I mimicked from Social at Bakery Square. It's a blackened catfish salad, but it's a Chipotle Southwest with a custom homemade Chipotle Southwest ranch with the bed of lettuces. Justin would say you dice up some tomatoes, some corn, some black beans. You know what I'm saying? You throw some Fritos on that joint. You slap SpongeBob's man's on there, and boom, you put the.
Who's SpongeBob's man's?
A fish, catfish.
Okay.
Boom.
All right. Appreciate you coming through. Cool interview, man. It's been an honor to see you.
Yeah, it's one of the dopest interviews I've ever read.
Cool. Thank you. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? That means we doing our job right.
Real
You know what I'm
shit. They
saying?
be like, "What's your name? Where you from?" All right, have a good day.
Yeah, no. This ain't that mess. I'm gonna ask people questions like that they don't think that they're gonna get asked. Like,
Right.
what's an untold truth about you?
That's what I'm saying.
What-
And I
what's
thought
you
about
got head
the question.
tattoos and
Right.
stuff. Like, what's up with
Swear.
that? Like, you know what I mean?
I need
Like-
some more tats. I should have came in here just showing on. Next one, I'm gonna do a spring one and come in and just be inky naps.
All right, so yeah, appreciate you coming through, man. Let the people know where can they follow you, where can they book you, how can they book a session, can people come and learn from you?
Yes.
If somebody younger wants to come learn from you,
Please learn from me.
Yeah,
please.
where and how can they all get that situated?
So you can follow me on Instagram at Tomlinese, TOMLINESE. Facebook, Mike Tomlin. You're not gonna see no Coach headphones on my page. You know which one it is. Twitter, Tomlinese. TikTok, Tomlinese. To book a session, DM me on whichever social media you would like. Yeah, I'm open to teach. You know what I mean? Like there's a few people out there that I've taught that are actually well on their way with, you know, financially with production and stuff like that. So it's not just a hobby teach. I'll teach you to be able to be some sort of set and become an engineer for yourself. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, remember, be yourself, live your dream.
Yes.
Tomlinese.
Shop smart.
Okay.